Hey guys, here's a review of the new Terex AC200 mobile crane. It's made by NZG, 1/50th scale. I got it from evautusa.com. They sell for $216.95, and I got the painted YCC cylinder from Evaut also for $39.95. This is the newest version that just came out this year. It was announced in February. I don't have the older version, so I can't really compare it. But to me, it looks like it. The only thing that's different is the markings and decals and paint. But other than that, looks pretty much the same as the old ones. The cab it's pretty nice. It has your warning lights on the sides, your headlights, your warning stripes on the front. This is a tow hook for when the boom is down in transport mode. You can attach the hook to that. You got your windshield wipers. There's 3 of them. They're plastic. And you got this vent. It's etched but not fully through, but it's painted behind it, so it looks really good. You also got your mirrors, and they're plastic. The cab is pretty hard to see, but you got your seats, your steering wheel, your dashboard, passenger seat. You can see the dashboard, it's got a little bit of detail. Right here is your footstep to get up into the cab. Your door handle is painted, which is nice. All your diamond plate texture around the body, the carrier. Your outriggers are metal. They're 2-stage. They slide in. Your pads are metal with a screw thread as a jack. They work pretty good. They will hold the weight of the model, and this is actually a really heavy model. This black part right here is I guess a mud flap on the real one, but they're usually rubber, but it's plastic. Your hub caps are metal. The front 2 axles are linked together. Your center axle is stationary, and your back 2 axles are linked together. On the real one, this is where your controls for your outriggers would be. You got metal steps. Here's the back. You got a nice toolbox. Would be nice if it opened, but right here's a door, another one, another door. Top of it's just black. Got your tail lights, warning stripes. This side's pretty much the same. You can see the hubcaps have a nice bolt detail. And the tires have nice tread on them. And the sidewalls on them are not glossy, which is nice. They look more realistic when they're dull color. And here's the 1cc cylinder. Right there's the screw. Your steps to get up on top of the body. Metal handrail. Your exhaust. It's metal, but it's casted into it. It only comes with one drum. It has, I guess it has plenty of line. I haven't really tried it out. But with a 4-part line like this, and the boom fully raised, it won't go all the way down. But if you have I think if you have the jib on and just a whip line, it might work. It might go all the way down. A nice warning light right here. Metal handrail. Your diamond plate texture on top. Cab. Fairly nice. Your painted handle. Got a windshield wiper on top and one on the front. I don't know if it's loose or what, but it moves around a lot. And I've looked on Crane's ETC website, the review of the old version, and the cab tilts. But this is as far as mine tilts, which isn't much. And most of the time it won't stay up. So I don't know if it's able to tilt or not. So I just leave it down most of the time. The counterweights, they're really heavy. To take them off, they don't have a screw underneath, which is nice. They have these 2 screws right here, which make it a lot easier. You just unscrew them. And then these will come off. That top plate stays on. But the bad thing about the counterweights is all these it's a one piece. These 2 do not come apart, or these side weights, which sucks. I really wish NZG would have fixed it. So I think that's the same problem as the old version. But I like how they're painted gray instead of white. I think there's 2 screws under there that you can take out and take that plate off. I'm not really sure. It looks like there's 2 screws. And also, another disappointment about the model is you can stack the weights on the carrier as if you're loading them up, but when you go to swing the crane around to attach the counterweights on, you can see this plate will hit them side weights and it won't work. It sucks, but there's nothing you can really do about it. So and also the counterweights are, it looks like they're too far forward anyway. The body won't swing around through there. But counterweights and the cab is pretty much the only problems that I have with it. The only things I don't like about the model. And also the jib, you can't, when you raise the boom up, there's no way for this to stay on. It just falls off. I'm thinking about drilling a hole right there into that, right there, and putting a pin in it so it can stay on. I don't know yet. The jib is 2-piece, swings out. I don't know why it's bent like that. I guess the real one's like that. But to me, it looks ugly. I wish they would have put a sheave in here though, so you could take this piece off and use this instead. Because I like the lattice jib better. And it would have been nice if you could tilt the jib a little bit. But it does have brass sheaves. And the top of the carrier, it's got diamond plate texture. The gray part right here is textured also. This part ain't. This is where I keep my winch key and the Allen key for the cylinder, so I don't lose them. And here's the back. I guess you can put, no. You can see the Terex logo is at the very top, and it's not real big. It's unlike the old one where it's right here, and it's real big. The hook's pretty nice. It's got metal sheaves and they're individual. The hook swivels and tilts. It's pretty stiff though. turn it real quick. You can see it's really stiff. But the silver bars I just added so the string don't come off, because they jump off the sheaves real easy. Up here you got metal sheaves. I think the old one had brass unpainted sheaves, so it's nice that they're painted now. And I also added a little bar right here, because this one comes off really easy. I'll extend it a little bit. You can see the boom sections have painted stripes on the sides, which really looks good. It's on both sides. And the last section has the Terex logo, or Terex, T-Rex, however you want to call it. Looks really good. This has 6 section boom sections, which fully extended reaches at least 4.5 feet. It's pretty good height. And the jib, to attach it, all you do is slide it on right there. And it comes with some pins that you put in through here. Pretty much all there is to it. It's a really nice model. I recommend it. But if you do get it, I would suggest getting the YCC cylinder, because it really needs it. The cylinder that came with it was pretty stiff, but only in certain positions for some reason. Like I said, it just came out. It's really worth it. I would suggest getting it. It's a great model. I'll compare it to my other 5-axle cranes real quick. Go get him. Here's my other two 5-axle cranes. This is pretty much the same size as the AC200. It's 200 ton. It's also made by Conrad. I have a review up of this already, and I have a review of this one up already. This one is a 135 ton crane, but out of the three, this one is the most detailed. There you go. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.